Hey everyone, so I'm coming to you today for another Thoughts of an Introvert video. I also am in the Healing Hydrate lab, so I just decided to film while I'm in here. And I want to talk to you guys about a few things that have been on my mind. First on the list is Ashanti versus Keyshia, the Verzuz battle. I honestly felt like this was such a good battle. Like I was singing every song. It was just a very good time for women in the R&B industry as well. Like just shedding light on songs that have helped women get through difficult times. I also felt like people was overdoing it with, oh, Keyshia Cole was late. She was late, but at the same time, when she got there, you can already tell that, they gave Ashanti at first, like when we're watching it on our phone, she has the bigger screen, and then Keyshia Cole's screen was blurry. It just seemed like everything on Ashanti's end was perfect, and Keyshia Cole looked like she was just like, she wasn't in love with her outfit, but she was just trying to make it work. And I know how it feels to be put in a position where everybody's expecting you to be in this joyous mood, and you had to get through so many obstacles to be there. So I didn't really fault her for the lateness thing and having an attitude, because trust and believe, a lot of people come to their job and you come there late and you got more attitude than anybody. So you know what I'm saying? So people was just really acting unrealistic, like, oh, she's unprofessional. I was like, she looks like the average woman going through a rough day, and she finally made it to an event, and you know what I'm saying, you gotta wind down, you have to let your mood down. And that's where I have to commend Ashanti, because I felt like she really kept that good energy going, and she entertained people for, she worked with what she had, and that did show how long her longevity in the music business. But at the same time, I don't fault Keyshia for how she was, because you don't know what people go through. I was just happy they both was there. We finally get the verses, and let's just enjoy it now that we have it. And I thought it was a really good show. And all the negative stuff, I felt like people, because we don't really have a juicy season of Love and Hip Hop, we don't have a really good season of Atlanta Housewives. I feel like this season is a little slow. It's a little it's not what we used to, you know what I'm saying? So everybody was just so quick to find something negative about the event, and I thought it was a really good event. Danileigh and this whole Yellow Bone song. First of all, let's rewind a bit. Okay, so when the baby first came out, he had his little Suge song, and I liked his songs because of the beats. I was like, okay, the beats is, and he sound the same on a lot of his songs. Like I listened to the whole first album, mixtape, whatever it was, I listened to it, and it sounded like it was just a continuing verse on different cold beats. Whatever, I was down with it. And he would collab with Megan a lot, so I was just like, you know what, yeah, I like him. And then he started like stealing off random girls in the crowd, and like it just seemed like it was violent with him. So I end up unfollowing, and just, I'm like, they could have that. Like that's too much crazy for me. I don't condone you like hitting no girl and say, oh, I thought it was a dude, and stuff like that. Like I don't think that's cute or funny. So I just was like, no. And then I was hearing in the blogs and stuff about how he wasn't staying faithful to his baby mother or his fiance. It was some type of ordeal like that. And then I see that he ends up with Danileigh, and I've seen her on numerous occasions through like social media and stuff like that, viral videos, but I've never like listened to her music or anything. So I'm not hating on the girl, I just didn't know her. But then I would see her, hugged up with the baby, and I'm like, okay, that's your boo. You can do what you want to do. But it looked a little like, oh, I'm his girl now, like trophy style, like, oh, I got his back. And that one thing that's a red flag, especially in relationships, is when a guy is, you know, um, anything could be like going on behind the scenes, but if they knowingly have a fiance mess it up by cheating and stuff like that, it, you know, you shouldn't like run behind that and then be proud of the guy. Like that should be something that y'all working on behind the scenes, especially with Danileigh. She don't really need his cosign. Like she was popping. I heard that she, you know, even Prince like what she had going on. So with that being said, you don't have to like showboat. And people were calling her Pick Keyshia because she was just doing too much on social media and trying to say like, oh, I got the baby now, he's mine, we're together. And it's like anytime you have to run to social media to persuade other people that y'all got a lock on y'all relationship, you trying to persuade yourself. Because we obviously like, okay, y'all got something going on, cool. It ain't really, we trying to hear some new music. But anyway, she comes out with this song now called Yellow Bone, and I heard a snippet from it off Lovely T's channel, and she was right. It sounded like something Ice JJ Fish made. Like it's really not dope at all. Like usually people would give it a pass if it had like some dope beats or something, but first of all, as a light-skinned black woman, I didn't ask for that, nor did we need that. I don't like songs that describe, you know, light-skinned women as baddies, as like, you know, sexual beings, thick chicks, because that's not even like, that wasn't my nature growing up. You know, I was, you know, Crooked Glasses, Harry Potter, Fifi Dobson listening to, like I had my own lane. And I feel like it's crazy now that, you know, even I forgot her name, but she said it in the documentary Good Hair, that now that black women are wearing their hair natural, it's looked at as revolutionary. I think it's crazy that because I like all this nerd stuff, I like all this stuff like that black women been in tune with, we've been doing, we now have representation in certain things. It's starting to seem like we just started doing it. So no, I don't like songs like that. And in the black community, colorism has been a huge thing that didn't start with us, you know what I'm saying? So we fighting each other, we going back and forth. Everybody's experience has been different. I would love to have a colorism video with black women of different hues. We all come in here and talk about our experiences. But until then, I don't like anything that divides us or tries to, like, you know, glamorize being, like, I don't like the term yellow bone, red bone. I don't like it because it just shows division, and it's not everybody's it wasn't my experience, you know what I'm saying? So, and I don't like being, you know, hyped up like that, because it leads people to have expectations of you that's so unrealistic, and I'm not trying to, you know, perpetuate that narrative. So yeah, I didn't like it. I think she needs to take a step back, because first of all, she's not even, you know, she's Dominican, and I think more, I don't really know how to articulate like nationalities and stuff like that, but I just know she not black, she not from the culture, because that sparks something that we don't need right now. We don't need the division when we're trying to come together and create some unity amongst, you know, us black people. So I think, I'm not saying she canceled, but she need to take a step back and reevaluate what she's trying to do and what she's trying to push, and stop doing too much. Shameless plug, but if you have Netflix, please watch Lupin. It is such a good show. Like, it's so good. I won't give away too much. I won't even say nothing about it. Just watch it. Lupin. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short. I've said everything I wanted to say, and it kind of exhausts me. So if I have some more news that I wanted to share, I'll probably put it some more in this video after this clip. If not, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for some more videos coming out this week. Love y'all.